Hey, beautiful BD besties. Happy Tuesday, my friends. It is Tuesday afternoon. Oh my goodness. We are making videos during daylight, my friends. Happy Tuesday. I hope you are having a wonderful day wherever you are. I am so excited. Hi, guys, if you hear some noise in the background, we've got cats that are doing things and stuff. My office is open. The doors and the windows are open. It feels so amazing in here. So I do apologize for some background noise. Currently Oliver's in here chasing something that probably a bead. I mean, I don't know, but enough about me. I'm so excited, guys, to bring you this Jesse James magical mystery bead box, my friends. I've had my eye on this. I used to subscribe, bless you. I also want to apologize in advance. Mike is sitting, we're sharing a chair right now. Mike is not feeling very well. So you might hear some light sneezing and he just shook his head. Okay. So that's just Mike, and I do apologize for him. Mike's not doing it. We can talk about Mike in a second, but let's talk about Jesse James beads. I used to get this box a long time ago, a couple of years ago. It was actually the very first bead box that I ever got. And then, eventually, like all good beaders, we sometimes have to scale down because we realize that we're now subscribed to 19 million boxes and things, and, it gets out of hand real quick. So I did have to stop for a little while. But guys, okay, buddy, all right. But I'm just so excited to bring you this. And not only am I bringing you this, but my friends, this was a gift from Sarah James herself. So thank you, Miss Sarah James. Thank you, Miss Jennifer Miller, for bringing this box to me. So full disclosure. All right, guys, let's get into it. This is February's box. I got my little handy dandy shredder deader. Shout out to my Earth Star girls. What? I used to be a bank teller before my bead life. We're slicing and dicing, my friends. Cuts through like butter. Let's do this side. So this is February's magical mystery. Okay, this one's... It heard me talking smack. This is February. Oh no, my super real background just moved. Okay. And it was, I believe, Love Potion number 9. So guys, this has been out and unboxed. I did see an unboxing, full disclosure. I saw Becky Foster's unboxing of this. I don't think J Mill doesn't have one because something happened with her. She did make an unboxing and I think she told me something happened to it. So, yeah, but guys, I will leave I did not get it. Are you serious? I will leave all the links. Here we go. Now becomes the dicey part, my friends. Holy crap. Hold your breath. Okay. I will leave all the links and whatnots in the box. I'll leave the link how you can sign up for this, guys. I don't have an affiliate code. I'm sorry. I'm going to go look and see if Jennifer Miller has one. And if she does, I'll put it in there. And if you guys want to use that, you can. If not, you don't have to. Completely up to you. But I will leave the links in the box so you can make that choice for yourself. All right. Oh, before we open this, guys, almost forgot. Linda was in the background reminding me. Thanks, girl. You're the real MVP. We forgot to do our card. Let's do our card, my friends. Sarah James might watch this video and be like, oh my God, this is the most chaotic channel ever. And you would be, look, Mike sneezed on the cards. Mike, come on, buddy. All right. So let us pull a card. We do, if you are new to our channel, hello and welcome. We like to pull cards of inspiration before every video in honor of our beautiful Wendy Whitman, but also because it's a really cool thing to do. All right. And we always have to pay homage to the, okay. to the click box. Oh, look at this. Stop wearing your wishbone. That's a little. Stop wearing your wishbone where your backbone ought to be. My friends, that is some tough love, but real advice. Think about it. I for sure, this talks to me because my backbone is usually made out of spaghetti and jelly, so. Maybe not always spaghetti and jelly together. Maybe sometimes it's just spaghetti, but usually it's both. Yeah. Okay. So let's move on and unbox this. I'm sorry for my chair as well, guys. I'm going to start a GoFundMe to get a new chair, I think. It's becoming a real problem. All right. Let's get into this, guys. And when you see the packaging here, oh my goodness. Look at that. You know what I'm going to do? I might Guys, I'm going to be getting this box for a whole stinking year. Can you believe that? Talk about, I am just so grateful to be as blessed as I am. So I just want you guys to know that. I am blessed, and I take this seriously. And all Sarah asked if I would just share this, and so I'm going to share the heck out of it. And we might even make a project. I haven't decided yet. But I think I'm going to save these cards, and so that's your art card, and then here's all the elements inside. I think I'm going to save these, and since I'm going to have 12 of them, I might make a little piece of funky art. Okay. Oh, look at order was packed by love with Cheyenne. Thank you, Cheyenne. Sending you love right back, my friend. Sending you love right back. That's amazing. All right. Holy smokes. Look at this. All right, guys, I'm going to put the box to the side, I think. And we're just going to pull out. We're going to put our list here so you guys can see our list. And then we're going to fish out, and then we'll show you the box because it's got the most prettiest crinkle papers. All right, my friends. So first we have a rose petaled bead strand. So it looks like we have 2 strands in this box. We sure do. So first we're looking for the rose petals, which I guess is this one. Oh, they're marked. That is so genius. Let me take this out of its little necktie bag. Oh no, is this where Jennifer gets these long bags? I was wondering. All right, let's slide her out. Oh wow, the colors though. Let's get into it. Look at these colors. So if you guys are new to JJB, these kind of beads, like these boho beads and these beaded beads, these clay beads, these kind of really like eclectic beads, it's kind of a staple for them. So if you like those things, you're going to love JJB. So let's just look. We have this gorgeous, look at that blue color. Guys, I'm not going to take this off the strand until I'm ready to use it. Then we've got some of these little bumpy, it's like an acrylic, I think. So sparkly, guys, so sparkly. Then we have one of these clay, I was going to say clave. We have one of these clave beads. And what this is like ball chain in here. Can you, like, that is so detailed, my friends. Look at the ball chain just nestled in there, all sweet and snug. That is so cool. I don't know if you guys can hear Shine Down in the background. Let's just give them a moment of silence. Oh, okay. And next we have Welcome to Kali Marie Designs, where if she sees a squirrel, she's gone. Here we go. Look at that purple. Y'all know I love purple. And then we have one of these amazing beaded beads. And then this is what they are really known for, is these big boho beads. And they just are so, I'm going to start, like, I almost feel bad using them. I just want to start collecting just a whole bowl of them, right? A whole bowl of bohos. Cos boho bowl, if you will. And then it repeats itself. That's gorgeous, guys. I also, yesterday, I want to apologize for my lighting in my Silver Silk video. It seemed a little dark, and I don't know why. But I think we got it figured out now. So hopefully we're back to optimal lighting. All right, let's look at this next strand. Okay. Sorry, it's just taking me a second, but that's okay. We're just being casual today, my friends. We are casually looking at stuff by daylight. Okay, let's bring her in. Wow. So this is our sweetheart strand, and we have, look at this big giant diamond guy. And Jesse James is also, Jesse James Beads is also known for their big chunky crystals. Look at this guy, kind of like a kidney shape. We've got some of these bumpy spacers. I love those. We've got 2 of these little crescents, and they are like a frosted AB. So pretty. We have another one of those kidney shapes. And then, like, look at this big clover. That's just gorgeous. I save a lot of these bigger shaped beads for future sun catchers. Guys, I know we've talked about sun catchers before, but I have to tell you something. And then it just repeats itself. I recently joined a sun catcher lovers group or something. I don't know the name of it, but it's all about sun catchers. And because I wanted to get some inspiration, guys, because I want to do some fun stuff other than jewelry that we can use with beads. And I'm like addicted now. I'm so hooked. You should see some of these flippin' sun catchers. Okay, my friends, I'm just like, I went down the rabbit hole one night and yeah. I might have to leave the jewelry making world for a little while to go make some sun catchers, but we'll see. We'll see. I will share. All right, next we have Love Potion number 9 bead mix. And I think that's this big guy here. Nope, it's not. There's cute little vials in here. Oh my gosh. Where is the Love Potion number 9? Oh, is this it? It is. Look at these cute little bottles. Listen, I love Jessie James' whimsical touches. Like, first of all, nobody does themes like they do. Whether or not this is your kind of subscription, you have to give them props for their themes, their art cards, just all the little thoughtful things that they put in, like this like little bottle that could be like a little, you know, love potion in here. It's just, I don't know. I love it. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff in here. First of all, before we dump out all the beads, we've got a ton of these beautiful, and I love these guys, you know, because they're little tiny bead caps. And then we also have these itty bit, holy smokes, these little itty, they're actually little crystals in there, my friends. I know it's my camera's probably not focusing. We're in a love-hate relationship right now. I do apologize. There we go. Oh my goodness. Those are so great. So let me pour out, because there's a ton of them. And then there's some beads in here. And look how they're just all in there, in their little color. Now we're going to mix them all up. And that's going to make our love potion, my friends. Our love potion is now brewing. Look how stinking gorgeous. I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys, because I always will be. I'm not a fan of pastel colors at all. However, this is giving me like nice spring vibes. You know, and we are going to have to make some spring designs. So, not that we have to, but I would like to. So, I think this mix is going to come in really nice with some of these spring designs. I'm not going to try to pretend that could actually get this all back into the bottle right now. So, we're going to just put that to the side. And I'm just going to yell at my dog real quick. Hey, miss, we have company. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, next we have Souls Intertwined bead mix. And another thing I love about Jessie James beads is, oh, this is a big one. Souls Intertwined. They do a lot of really cool bead mixes, right? I love, love, love their bead mixes. Let's get in. I might need the bowl for this one, because this has got a whole lot going on. I don't think it's going to fit in the dish, in the little dish. So we got to put her in the big dish. Okay, first let's talk about these. So this looks like just a big tube of, oh no. Hold on. Roll it, Kyle. Roll it around. You know, I read on TikTok that you're not supposed to like shake your, oh my gosh. Hold on, I'm trying to give you guys life advice. You're not supposed to shake, you know, you're not supposed to shake your seasonings. You're supposed to roll them like this. So let's roll our, is it working? There it goes. There, all right, we did it, my friends. That was a little dicey. Okay, so this looks like to be a super fun and colorful. So this is a really colorful box. So you have your pastels, right? And then you have your primary colors. Look at that. And you could mix them all together. I probably won't, but if you wanted like a super funky colors of the rainbow, you could definitely mix them together. So we're seeing we have a couple of these big chunky green bicones. Oh, they're so pretty. Let's see, we have some of this crackle glass. Those two are having a moment together, so we'll leave them. A couple of these beautiful crackle glasses. We have some of these gorgeous, as I was showing you before I got distracted with the bottle. Look at the color of these. And these are all like glass. These are crystal glass. Okay, so this is also one of my favorite things that Jessie James does, is they make this like, it's like an opaly crystal. I don't know if it's coming across, but it's a very opaly crystal. It's just so, I love these kind of crystals that they do. They are probably one of my favorites. Let's see. We also have, oh, these are pretty. And these are the same with that. I'm also going to bring up these purple cubes and these red stop signs. So that's what they look like. So these green ones also have that opaly finish, if you can see that. It's like a silky crystal, if you will. And then we have these really pretty light purple cubes. And then we have these stop signs, and these are actually connectors, guys. That's exciting. There is a loop at the top and the bottom. Oh, those are going to be fun. I'm definitely seeing possibilities there. We also have some of these in the silver. These are like the crystal spacers, and then we also have some in gold. So this is just a whole bunch of fun in this mix. That's fabulous. Yes, can I help you, Gemma? Oh, Lord, Gemma's in the office. You guys, Gemma's in the office. I'm just going to put these guys next to here. I don't know if we can see that in the frame. We should probably bring everything in frame. I'm going to put these bottles to the side. And put the lids on because you know I'm going to lose them. And I'm just going to take a little sip. Because my doctor says I need to hydrate. All right, so next we have Dream Date Mini Bead Mix. Hello. Oh, look at these little Mellifori glasses in here. Oh, I'm so excited. Guys, I know I watched Becky's unboxing, and if it wasn't just yesterday, I absolutely forget everything that I saw. So this is almost like me seeing this stuff for the first time. And then I'm like, oh, I remember that. Oh, I remember that. Guys, if you're faint at heart, don't watch this. This is how I do. I just do this, okay? That's how you do. All right. I thought I was going to be... There we go. There we go. Yeah. So, oh, look at this. It's all hearts. So you have some of these gorgeous little Mellifori hearts. Guys, we have to do something with these. Maybe not today, because I feel like this is going to be... Oh, look at the little gold hearts. I feel like this is going to be a charm bracelet, and I'm just not prepared to do a charm bracelet right now. Gemma. Sorry, guys. She was going to jump on the desk. That's so cute. Oh, my goodness. I love that. So, you also have these, like, hematite silver hearts and these little gold hearts. That's just super sweet. That's definitely probably going to be a charm bracelet. It's so cute. All right, next we have a Soulmate rhinestone bead set. Oh, wow. These are so pretty. Look at these blingers. Oh, we got multiple sizes. Oops. We almost had an odd size. So we have a couple of these large and in charge. Big booty Judies. Look at those. Guys, if you're watching and your name is Judy, utmost respect, my friend. Utmost. I'm sure your booty's is beautiful. Okay, so we have those. I'll put them, and I'm glad I brought some cups to the side. We also have the BBJs, the big booty Judies, in the gold. Oh, fancy. And you guys know that my funky butt will probably mix all the gold and the silver together because I just like doing stuff like that. We have a couple, and these actually look, they have a white base. Gorgeous in the silver. And then we also have some in the gold, and we have them in 2 different sizes. So pretty. My goodness. Sparkle Laka. It's a Laka Sparkle. Sparkle Laka. Okay. I don't know what that was. All right, next we have, sir, can you please go back there? We have Love Story Glass Pendant. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that. Let's take it out of the bag. She's fancy. Oh, my friends. Oh, wow. Look at the color, though. That is my color. I love... Oh, and when you... Okay, so this is the back. The back has like this really nice metallic backing, which kind of gives this. So with that, this is like a clear crystal that's faceted, just gorgeously faceted. And then that foil in the background gives it the color. I don't know if you can see that green shift in there. It kind of goes from blue to teal to green. And then the purple around. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. This would look gorgeous on the sun catcher too, with maybe some light coming behind it. I'm just going to hold it up to my studio light. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. I don't think, I think my other phone is deceased at the moment, so I let the battery die, or I would show you. That's just special. Wow. I'm going to put her in, no, I'm going to put her here so you guys can see her. That's gorgeous. So far, that's my favorite. Like, I love all of this, but that is definitely my favorite. Forever and Always earring and metal set, guys. I love when they do these things and they give us some funky links and earring components. That's so cool. Because like you can, like, you don't see some of these things in a lot of other boxes, so you can really get, like, just look at these. These are so cool. These are just hoops. You could do some beadwork. You could do some wire wrapping, which is what I'll probably do. Not that I'm great at it, but that's what, I don't know how to brick stitch, but I'm sure you could brick stitch the heck out of these. You know what, guys? You know what? Maybe I will brick stitch, because I keep saying I'm going to do it, and I keep finding, Danielle keeps sending me all these gorgeous seed bead mixes, and I'm like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to brick stitch me some stuff. So guys, you get a pair of the gold and a pair of the silver. How special is that? Then we also have a bunch of links here. How cool are these? There's the, oh, I like this more oval shape. That's really cool. Then you have this, these guys, these bigger guys. These are fun to do like bracelets with. You can use these as like to tie your leather on. If you want to do a button loop on a bracelet, you can just connect them and hang beads from them. You can do so much with these links. You can also brick stitch onto the links, my friends. You can wire wrap some doodads. I mean, honestly, there's probably a million ways to use links, or just plain circles. Call them what you want. All right. So next we have First Date Statement Connector Pair. Am I supposed to, is there a code on here I'm not supposed to be showing? I just thought of that. I don't know. I hope not. If there is, guys, just ignore it, because I didn't know. It's my first time. I'm new here. It's my first time. Be gentle with me. All right, what did I say? Heart to heart enameled chain. Okay, wait. I think I missed something. First Date, because I have 3 things in the box. First Date Statement Connector Pair. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at those. This is going to be my second favorite thing in the box. I've seen some really amazing designs out there on the YouTubes with these connectors. I think Jennifer Miller just put one up either yesterday or the day before with these connectors. Guys, I'll put Jennifer Miller's YouTube in case you're new to Jennifer. She does amazing things with Jesse James beads. She's part of the design team, her and Stacy Hecht. And they just create the most amazing things, guys. So I'll actually put both of their links down in the description box, Stacy and Jennifer. I'm going to have to write that down, remind myself, because you guys know I forget all the time. I'm just staring at these like, so these are like an acrylic. They are very lightweight, you know, but oh my God, they're gorgeous. And I will more than likely use these to make, because I love big earrings, and I don't know, but it's so pretty. I kind of want to make a bracelet with it. Because, you know, like what they say, bracelets are for us. I just want to look at that all day long. And if I make earrings, then it's just a treat for my husband. And I don't know if he's been good enough to deserve this treat or not. I'm not really sure. So we're going to have to, oh my gosh. We could do something like that. Oh, I'm just loving, love, love, love. All right, we have 2 more things, my friends. This is amazing. I'm not really sure how much this box costs. But I will leave the link to sign up, and then I think there's like multiple price points. You can do it singly where it renews every month. You can do it, I think, every 3 months, every 6 months, and then you can get the year plan. And of course, the more you go up, the more of a discount you'll get. So if you choose the year plan, your box will be a lot cheaper. But I'll leave all that in the box. You guys can go investigate. So next we have a heart-to-heart enamel chain. And this is another thing I love about Jesse James beads is, wait, did I do the souls entwined? Okay, that's last. They have the most special chain. I love their chain. They do chain better than anyone. They always do nice chain. And guys, if you've never seen their chain reaction, oh my goodness, it is my favorite. But I hoard it. I never use it. You will probably rarely see me use it in a design. Because I hoard it, because I want to keep it all for myself. It's so beautiful. Look at this sweet little delicate chain. Just little baby hearts. And guys, they're enameled on both sides. How special, right? So you don't have to worry about your little hearts flipping around and not looking cool. Oh, I am so sorry, guys. Sometimes I get these movements, guys. I've talked about it before. They did. I don't know. I don't know if it's tardive dyskinesia. I had that when I was on the antidepressants and all the medications that I was on. And I've been off of those for several years now, so I really don't know if it's like a residual thing, but I will sometimes get these jerky movements. I don't know, but it's okay. I do apologize for that when it happens. Next we have a Souls Intertwined metal chain. Again, with the chain, oh my God, you could just literally give me a box of Jesse James beads chain and I would be in my glory. I would be a pig in poo, okay? For sure, for sure. Look at this chain. Now, this is a really bright silver. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I'm going to tell you, I know it's going to be the most boring thing ever, but I just really want to put this on this chain and call it a day because it's for me. I'm sorry. Whoever, listen, my friends, if you're watching this and you buy jewelry from me and you think that I'm going to put this up on something for sale, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but she's mine. I'm going to be a little greedy today, but this is just gorgeous. Look at this. So you've got some like little oval links, and they're not little. I shouldn't say little. They look to be a good like 7 or 8 millimeters at least, maybe even 9. And then they connect to this little woven link, which is a pretty nice size link. And then it just repeats the pattern. How cool is that? And it is a beautiful bright silver. I usually don't like to use a lot of bright silver. I like the more antique silvers, the more like, grungy silvers. I just think they hold up a little better. But these bright silvers with these colors, like bright colors and bright silver, that's just a magical party. Right? That's just so cool. Yeah, guys. So that is it. I was thinking maybe we were going to make something. So give me a minute to look over all this stuff. Look at this. It's gorgeous. I'm just going to take a moment to look over this stuff. I'm going to bring some materials over and we're going to make something. All right. Give me a second, guys. Hey, friends. And we're back. So I decided I think we're going to make a pair of earrings. Because these are some pretty interesting little earring loops. So as you can see, I have not prepared anything, guys. So this might be a little longer video, but we'll just do one earring together. It shouldn't be too long. So I've got those. I have this chain that I put aside. I also have this gorgeous little mix. We have some of I pulled out the gold sparkle balls from the Love Potion mix. And then I pulled out these little baby hearts from that heart mix. I don't know if we're going to be I'm pretty sure we're going to be using them, but from my stash, I have these little tiny baby ball head pins that I'd like to use up. So I have some of those. I also have some eye pins. Guys, is like my gold finding stash is just all over the place, right? It's like every gold and then some under the sun. So I do these kind of matched up. These are head pins, but we can turn these into eye pins. But I also have some wire if we need to make, and this is all in the same color family. Now, I understand, like, these golds, this is more of a warm gold, and these are more, well, these little sparkle balls are more of a bright gold. This is more of a light gold as well, but I don't, it's okay. They're going to be gorgeous anyway, because we're also going to be using these bead caps that are in this mix. We're not going to be using the rondelles because I'm not going totally crazy and bringing silver in, but we will probably be using these small little baby flower bead caps that came with that mix. Yeah, and then we can make our own components. Look, I only have this much 22 gauge left, guys. Oh my God, what am I doing with my life? And then I have some 20 gauge as well. I better go shopping soon. And I also have some jump rings. I'm just going to be using a 4mm. We're probably going to use this warmer gold color, so let me put those to the side and let me show you the vision. All right, I am going to put one of these ear wires in here because we don't need him right now. Let's just bring in our bead mat so we can up our level of savagery to non-savagery. All right, there we go. So this chain is just so pretty. So my vision was we're just going to make some little dangles. So I thought we could hang a couple pieces of this chain, and then I thought we can make our own chain with some of these, just, you know, and some of these beads as well. I'm just going to go ahead and dump this out here, because I'm also going to be using these bead caps on the bigger ones. I just thought that would be fun. So we can just, oh, guys, these are drops. Oh my God, that's even better. I didn't know we had drops in here. Actually, I might put, do I want to use the drops in here? Yes, she does. Okay. There's only two, but we're going to use them in the middle. And then maybe we'll do, I was just going to do like, just random lengths, but this kind of changes. So maybe we'll do this in the middle with some beads. Or we can do this in the middle with a bunch of heart. We can make our own little heart chain. See how we like that. Oh, I think that's really pretty for our middle dangle. I don't want these necessarily to be excessively long, but, and then we can do maybe two of these on either side. And then we can do, let's see. Let's use the bead caps on the bottom ones. We don't have to use them on all of them. That would be a lot of bead caps. Let's just use them. So let's pick out, ooh, those are pretty. Let's pick out this green one, because we're gonna do the light pastels. All right, so we're gonna do that, and then maybe we'll do a rondelle in the middle. And then maybe, is that a rondelle? Or yeah, we'll do round bead, rondelle, round bead. That's how we'll make that chain portion. Okay, that's a rondelle. That's a round bead. And then a rondelle. Okay. And so that can be a section. We might have to make this section just a little bit longer. So maybe we do that. And we add one more sparkle ball up here. We'll see. We're just playing around, guys. We're just playing around with the design. So now we're going to do, again, we're going to do a side of chain. We're just creating the vision. Then we're going to do a side of chain here. Bead cap on the bottom. Maybe we'll do a bead cap on the top and the bottom. How about that? We'll make that bottom bead extra fancy. And I'm not necessarily going to copy this pattern. So let's start with the blue ball. We're now rated R. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what just happened. Mention blue ball and it's all, it changes everything. Anyway, did we do the green ball yet? We did the green ball on the other side. Well, let's do it on this side too. Why not? And then let's do us the powder blue. And then maybe we'll do one more of the heart chain. What do you guys think? I don't know. I kind of like it. It's kind of fun, right? I wanted to use more of these hearts though. Like, could we do like just a whole, that would be a lot of, simple loops, wouldn't it? All right, well, you know what? Let's just start on our vision and see how it goes, right? So we are going to be making a lot of, eye pins and loops and things, but that's fine. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of it. So I hope you're not as scared either. You know what we'll do? I'll do a couple and then I'll do the rest off camera and then I'll come back because there's really, there's really no need to do this many on camera. So yeah, but let's start, okay? So let me grab, first let me see if these are going to be big enough for our dangle to use at the bottom. Let's see. Is that one or two? Sometimes you have to throw these down. I hope that hole's not too big. Oh my God, my fingers, okay. Oh, did it slide right off? Hold on, let me try it again. I'm not sure if it slid off that way or that way. Oh yeah, okay. So she just slides right off, but that's okay, my friends, that's okay. Because in a situation like that, maybe we'll, oh man, do we want to use these? I don't know. I didn't want to mix metals, but you really can't see. It just looks... I think that'll stay on. Let's see if we like it. I think I like it. Let's see if these eye pins are going to be big enough. This is really small here. Alright, I'm going to hold all of this down. Mama Luce. Mama Luce. Okay. Because they're so little and my fingers are just, you know, old and critical challenged. I'm going to try one more time. We're going to try to hold it together this time. Oh my God. Okay. We made it. That's, I don't know, my friends. I don't know that. I like it. I like the little blingy action at the bottom. And I don't think it really looks like it's silver. And it kind of matches this little, I don't know. I don't care. Let's do it. We're going to do it. Just going to bend this wire over. And I think that should be enough. Let me bring in the tiny looping. Let me bring in the tiny. These are, we're just going to make a very small little delicate loop here. Oh, actually, I have a lot more room than I thought I did. That's okay. So we're just going to go ahead and roll our boats gently down the stream. Come in here, break up the neck. Make sure that is closed. It's kind of hard to see with that little bead cap on top, isn't it? Just kind of give it a little love tap. Make sure that's closed. I'm trying to get my little big, yeah, okay, that's closed. That was a little tricky, my friends. Okay. Do we love it or not? I don't really like it. I'm going to be honest with you. I really don't like it. I don't think it looks right. I just don't like the, I don't know. I'm also very picky and I don't love these bead caps on those beads. So that's okay. That's what we're here. We're here to experimente. Okay. So what I am going to do, my friends. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to dangle a heart at the end of each one. How about we do that? We dangle a little heart or two little hearts. So maybe we take one of those out. Or do just one little heart. Let's see what one little heart looks like on an eye pin. I mean, on a head pin. Here we go with these little tiny beady ideas that I have. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm going to do that. We're just going to do one. That's very sweet. But what I think I'm going to do, I don't know. I'm thinking, guys, so just sit back and enjoy the process. Now we're just rolling that beautiful bean footage. That's going a little crooked, guys, but that's okay. That is all right. We can go ahead and break the neck. Break it. And then just go in here and fix it up. Right, it's not going to be the prettiest little loop I've ever made, probably. It's just very tedious in there. So there we go. We somehow did it. Guys, I will definitely not do all of those off camera. That's still kind of sad looking. So anyway, but that's the vision, guys. We're going with the vision here. Yeah, okay. So let me grab these eye pins, and I probably will be able to get twofers out of these, I'm pretty sure. And this is that soft gold. I got these from Bargain Bee Box. Sometimes it's so hard to buy gold because it's really hard to see the gold in the picture. And you guys know, yes, there are different tones of silver as well, but silver is just so much easier to match with itself. Gold is just a whole nother galaxy of wonders. All right. What are we doing, Call? Oh, yeah, we're doing the eye pins. Okay. So this is really ugly. I'm sorry. I got to play with this for a second. This is really irking my soul. It's kind of crooked. There we go. There we go. Okay. That was bothering me. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these and we put the pliers back down. We pick the pliers back up. All right. Ma'am. Oh, it's probably my husband. I think I make bad loops. Look at this. Listen, my friend, you had one job. We're going to use it anyway. I'm just going to break the neck slightly because that's a little bit ovalish. Listen, I shouldn't have to come in here and do your work for you. Let's make this... I don't know, my friends. I feel like I'm losing this battle. It's fine. Just use it. Nobody's going to know, Carl. There's going to be a lot going on in this earring. No one is going to know. Okay. And then we're going to attach this guy. Oh, yeah, that's cute. I like that much better than my original idea. And guys, that happens, right? You think you have an idea and it's a pretty good idea, and it probably is. But then sometimes a better idea comes along. And then sometimes you think a better idea comes along, and then you wind up, after blood, sweat, and tears, going back with your original idea. That happens too. I'm just going to go ahead and cut that, and we're going to use that for our next guy. Oops. Oopsie poopsie. That's a little bit long, but that's okay. Nobody's going to know. Okay. There we go. And then we are going to make this into an eye. I think this should be big enough to make into an eye pin. I'm going to use this flush side, and I'm just going to put this in my pliers, nice and flush, or you get like a squoval shape. And then I'm just going to go ahead and start turning a loop until it touches itself and makes this funky little pea. And then that's going to be a small little loop. Then I just come back, break the neck a little bit. Okay. There we go. That's a really tiny loop. That's all right. It'll still work. We're going to open that up. I don't think anybody's going to be checking my work. You can make your loops as funky as you want. This is your piece. Own it. You know what I'm saying, friends? Don't let people say, oh, this and that and the other thing. No, my friend, this is your work, and you get to call the shots. And so we're going to put one of these smaller ones on here, and we're going to go ahead and make this loop. Then we're just going to cut this little bit of junk off up here. Somehow the music sounds like it just got really loud. I don't know if it's because Danny's being quiet. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. I don't know if it's because Danny's being quiet. Or it just did get really loud. There we go. Oh, and thank you guys for commenting on my nail polish that you love it. I appreciate you so much. All right, so this is going to be our, so this is our middle, this is going to, and then the chain is going to be in between. So, all right, let's keep this at this right now. Let's put these, we can bring these back in, but I want to, let's do the middle part. Okay, so we got this part down, so I'll do that one off camera. What I want to do now is get this middle portion down so we can start measuring and cutting this chain. Because we do want it to kind of taper a little bit. I think we're gonna put in the extra work. Listen, it could be organic, or you can do it this way. I'm just gonna put in the extra work and kind of make it a little bit even, because this drop is really pretty. It's got some little gold flecks of stuff on it. It's just really pretty, and I kind of don't want this to really blend in. I want it to stick out. And to make it, in order for that to happen, I think we're just gonna taper it down so it'll stick out. Yeah, so let's work on that. So, let's work on putting this little baby heart on an eye pin. This should be a good time. Guys, don't be afraid to do this, like, you know, put one little baby heart on an eye pin. Don't be afraid to do it. It's fun. I enjoy doing little stuff like this. I'm sorry if my music is too loud. It was, I have it really low. It just, my stereo system is on the other side of my office wall. And so sometimes it amplifies it a little bit. I do apologize if it's too loud. I can actually stop after this and go turn it down. We're doing rock today, my friends. We usually do rock, but we've got some country sprinkled in. So, I don't know. I might go just turn that down a level. Okay. But let's just... Oh, and also, by the way, real quick, before I go and do noise control, thank you so much for my beautiful friend Kristen, who bought me, you guys, one of my videos the other day. I was complaining about my nylon gel pliers because they were so chewed up. And literally like 2 days later, these were on my doorstep from my friend Kristen. She sent from Amazon. So thank you so much, gorgeous friend. Let me go, let me do some noise control real quick. Okay, hopefully that's a little bit better for you guys. So where were we? Okay, yeah, we were making links. So let's just, I forgot to, guys, before you put your little heart on, don't forget to attach your little dude here. It's a lot easier to do it before you put your bead on, but we're just going to slide him right in there. Okay, so we have that middle portion, and now we are going to turn this guy into an eye pin. Again, making sure you're doing the flush end, or you can flush it yourself. But always start with a flush end, guys. So we'll just go ahead and do that. That's nice and flush. Okay, just wrapping, I'm trying to make it a little bit bigger. Wrapping this around my tool until I see it touches itself. It kind of makes this funky P. And guys, there's multiple ways of doing this. You know, you can, whatever way works for you, you go ahead and do that. And that's our beautiful eye pin. It's a good one, so I'm showing this one off like, yeah, look at that one. Okay, I'm a pro. But I am sometimes. I was just recently reminded that I was a pro, and I still don't think I am, but I still think I'm just, I don't know, just me, who doesn't know how to open loops enough. I don't know, like, what considers one a pro? I guess if you're getting paid for it. I haven't actually ever got paid for doing any jewelry, so I guess that's why I don't consider myself a pro. I mean, I've been paid in beads and stuff, but I've never really been paid in money, not yet anyway. I mean, things might be coming up, you know, so knocking on wood. But I guess that's why I don't consider myself a pro. Because it's not like I don't do it for money, you know. But I think in this instance, pro is different. Pro means like professional level, like you can do, I guess, a lot of different things. Listen, I don't know. But I guess it is kind of my job, right, guys? Because, well, I might be lying because I do get paid from YouTube. So, I mean, you know. Well, I will eventually, hopefully. But yes, I guess I'm a pro. I don't know. Weigh in the comments, guys. What do you think? Am I a pro or what am I doing? What am I doing with my life, friends? I need direction. All right, so these loops are hard to see around the sparkle balls. Oh, I wish I didn't turn the music down. Post Malone is on right now. This is turning out very cute. And we're going to do another heart. So this one's got a little osteo going on. It's all right. No problem. No problem. We are an equal opportunity place here, my friends. We don't turn many away. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So let's go ahead and open this fella. Attachy attach. And what am I doing? Closing. Just doing a lot of opening and closing. Guys, make sure these are nice and closed. Okay. And then we're going to drop another heart because those are so darn cute. And I mean, the way your loops are going doesn't really matter. We're just making chain, right? We're just making chain. I am trying to get these hearts to kind of face out so you can see them and they just don't look like little slices of gold something or another. All right, moving right along. Okay, that one came out pretty good. I don't have to do much here to fix it. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's a little bit. There we go. And let's try to move the center of that heart in there. Okay. So then that's what, oh. And so we have so far. See, we kind of like how those hearts will, they might turn around and stuff, but for the most part. So let's see how long this is. Okay, this is our outside dangle. I think I kind of like that because then we're going to use little jump rings. We're not going to attach from the eye pin. I am going to attach with the jump rings because I think that'll just give us some more movement. And also, these guys have these little connectors on them, but that's kind of a really thin wire, so I don't want to use that to attach it to the component. I'm going to attach these with jump rings too. So now that, I think that's looking good. So we're going to have a chain portion here, and our chain portion will probably end right about here. Okay, so we have that on either side, and now we got to think of, maybe we'll do another chain portion on this side. Right, so that'll end about here. So then we need something to put on the end. Let me make sure I'm keeping enough of these components aside for the other earring. So far I have one of those, two of these. Guys, I'm just going to be putting just the metal components. I know I have enough beads. Okay, then we have another one of these. Okay, plus we're going to have another one on the other side. All right, and then we're going to have two things of chain. So we have enough sparkle balls. We could do a sparkle ball in the end of each as like finishing it off. I think that would be really pretty. I'm gonna have a little squish. And then what could we put in the middle? Or do we think we should end with that? I think that would be really cute. All right, so let's cut our chain. This I will put aside. Okay, I love that. I'll make, like I said, I'll make the other ones off screen, and then I'll come back and we'll look at it, and then I'll end the video, and then I'll go make the other earring. So this way I'm not keeping you guys until dinner time. So what I'm going to do here actually is I'm going to put this guy on an eye pin, this middle dude. Okay. And then I'm going to put this chain on an eye pin, and I'm putting it on an eye pin from the actual connector itself. Okay, because I'm going to be putting both of these on jump rings. So I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to get a good... Okay. So I think we're going to cut here. So I'm just going to cut this. Just going to cut it. Okay. And while I'm at it, I'm also going to cut chain for the other ones because I don't want to... I want to cut these all at the same length. So I'm going to cut 4 pieces of this. Yep. Yeah, so Mike, we were talking about Mike being sick, and I put him on his bed in the living room because he's really snotty and congested. He has a vet appointment tomorrow. But guys, he has that feline herpes virus, the FHV, and he does have antiviral medications that we get from the vet. And I also give him, guys, if you have a cat that has that or some issues like that, we give him a supplement called L-lysine. It's L and then lysine. I think it's L-Y-S-I-N-E. You can get lysine in different ways. We get it in powder. We put some powder on his food. They have chews. They have all kinds of different things, and it really does help. The problem is that Mike is 12 years old, and the antiviral medications aren't working as well as they used to. He used to bounce back, really quickly from a flare-up. So basically, he's in a flare-up. So, and all of my cats are FHV positive. Which means I can never bring another cat into this house that is not, because it wouldn't be fair, because it is contagious. Mike didn't get the other one sick. The mother of the kittens that I brought in, she had it as well because she was like part of a cat colony, and it's because it is so contagious, it's very prevalent in the cat colony. So we've cut 4 of those. But he's being treated. I don't want you guys to think that we're not taking really good care of my buddy, because we are. All right, now, oh, you know what? I wanted to compare this because now we're going to cut our next piece of chain. But, yeah, so, but we have an appointment tomorrow. Oh, wow, that's really short, isn't it? That's really a lot. I might have to add another bead onto this, I think. Let's do that real quick. But unfortunately, you know, we've lost one cat to that already. Our cat Sylvester. He got to a good age though. Sylvester was about 16, so a lot of times, you know, it does kind of, unfortunately, when they get older, it's harder to control the flare ups, and it's harder to treat them. So that's what we're going through right now. But hopefully the vet will have something he can tell us tomorrow that will help our buddy. Because I just feel terrible. He's, you know, the good thing with Mike, though, is sometimes with the FHV, it can really affect their eyes, which we had with the kittens when they were just born. All their eyes were, like, so bad, which they also make supplements for that as well. But Mike, fortunately, doesn't have issues like that. His are mostly just respiratory, congestion, breathing, stuff like that. You know, things that you need to live. But you know, say a prayer for our buddy, because I'm starting to get a little worried, because you know that usually the medications work better, and they don't seem to really be working this time, and I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna stop talking about it because I'm gonna get upset. All right, I'm gonna add color do we want to do here? Call green. Yeah, green sounds good. I'm just gonna add a green one. And that should take us to where we want to be. Yeah, it's so frustrating when you can't do anything. And there might be like medications that I can't afford. Like that part is frustrating too. Being someone who is on a fixed income, guys, which I am. I mean, thank God for my husband. I don't think I could live, you know, on my income without him. But we do what we can, you know. If I got to eat ramen for a month, then I eat ramen for a month. You know, it's fine. That's the whole thing with like being a pet owner. It really is such a responsibility that if you're not ready for it, it just hurts the animal. So, you know, we have to be responsible. All right, enough about my soapbox. So let's see how this looks. And I think this will look a lot better. Yeah, it's just a little bit shorter, so I think that'll really hang nice. But I was wondering, should we hang a heart dangle off of that because of the way it ends? Or should we just cut that little loop off? Maybe we add a heart dangle. All right, so I'm going to add the next piece of chain. And I think we're just going to cut it to 3 because I think that will be good. Yeah. All right. Well, we're just going to do that. Now we're going to cut this chain. I am going to cut 4 pieces. Again, just so I have it cut for the next one and I don't have to worry about measuring it out. Not that it's really that hard. 4 hearts on one end, 3 hearts on the other end. So it's not rocket science, my friends. Why do I keep doing that? Turn it over. Yeah, so. But other than that, everybody's good. Danny's good. Her sight is nice and looking better. Getting all healed up. Her stitches are out. She did pop a stitch, my friends. She did. You know, a couple days after surgery, she decided to chase a squirrel and popped a stitch. But that is healing up really nicely. We're putting Neosporin on it. The vet cleaned it up really well when he took the stitches out. So everything is doing good. Okay, there we have our piece with our 4 pieces with 3. Put that in there. All right, guys, and I think now we can assemble the one side and see how that looks. All right, so we have our middle dangle. This is our shorter piece, and this is our longer piece. This is the piece in between. Oh, we still got to do this guy. So I'm thinking, we still have some hearts left. Did we want to put, you know what, I think we wanted to put heart dangles on there, but I'm going to need, did I bring over, oh, I did. Where are they at here? Let me just put a heart dangle on the bottom of these chains. I'll just do one, and then I'll do the rest off camera, because this is tedious work, my friends. I just want to see what it looks like. Guys, I am so like this where I'm like, oh, this is a simple project. And then my brain takes over, and then all of a sudden now we're like building artwork. I don't know. I was going to say we're building the mausoleum. But my brain sometimes works faster than my mouth. We're not building, you know. Well, maybe we are building a masterpiece, my friends. And you know what? Maybe that's not a bad thing. Okay? Maybe it's not a bad thing. Now we're just going to go ahead and open that up. And I'm just going to put it on this piece of chain and see if we like it. Make sure that is nice and closed. And let's just make sure it doesn't, it's not going to be longer than this piece. Because if it's longer than this piece, then that's a problem. And it is. Look, that's okay. Because you know what? I kind of like how it looks. So what we're going to do is we're just going to add another something up here and make this a little bit longer. We have 2 little crystal balls left. That's perfect. Perfect. All right. See a need, fill a need. And I think we're going to have enough eye pins too. That's fantastic. Again, with this egg shape, what is happening here? I don't know where you came from. Did I say bargain bee box? I'm sorry. I don't know if they were, I don't know. Let's not talk about it. Let's just make sure he's not all osteo. Right? It connects. My finger is killing me right now. I'm making all these loops. I'm like dying inside a little bit. Sometimes jewelry making's it's, you know, sometimes you just put your blood, sweat, and tears into it. And your funky fingers. All right. This has many holes in it. So guys, make sure you're going through the right holes. It's a bead of many holes. Like my brain. My brain is a brain of many holes, my friends. Like Swiss cheese. She's like Swiss cheese. That looks good. We'll put that aside. All right. Now let's see how that looks. This is getting longer. This earring is just getting longer and longer as it goes. We might have to cut this one down to 2. Because if I do 3, that's really pretty, isn't it though? Oh my gosh. So this is just, oh my, it says, wow, this is going to be a happening earring, my friends. I don't know what we have done other than way too much. Yeah, so I'm loving that. Am I going to add, I'm trying to see if I want to add a heart dangle in there, and I think it'll be fine. I really like the heart dangles. I think they just add a little business to it. Okay, let's do one more heart dangle. And I definitely have enough hearts in here, so I'm not even going to bother putting them aside. Because there's a butt ton. But guys, there had to be like at least 30 hearts in there. It was a mess ton of them. They're so cute. I love them. I love small beads. Which is weird because I never thought I would, because I'm like big and oaky, right? I got these big oaky meat paws and my meat paws. And yeah, so the fact that I love working with little small beads just blows my mind. I'm not comfortable with big giant beads. I'm really not. Like, I try to use them, but then I always think it's too much. But yeah, I just messed this guy up, but that's all right. But I love when I see like Brittany Chavers, like she makes a lot of bold statement pieces, and I absolutely love it. Like her jewelry is so good, but when I try to do stuff like that, it's just not the same. Like, I don't have that Brittany magic about me, I guess. I mean, she is magic, my friends. No doubt about that. We all have our own magic, you know? And I don't try to compare my magic to someone else's, because all of our magic is different. And that's amazing, right? That we all have our little things. I haven't figured out what my magic is yet. My magic might not even be making jewelry. Maybe my magic is something else. All right. Oh, look, it's kind of the same size. My friends, we're struggling here. Maybe I just take a heart off. Okay. That's what we're going to do. I hate to sacrifice a heart, my friends, but I think that is what's going to happen here. We'll use them in something else. They make little sweet connectors. We can absolutely, maybe we will just, I don't know, we'll do something with them. I promise. All right, now let's see where we're at. Yeah, I think that flows a lot better. Okay, and then we'll do a single bead here. All right, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, and then we'll do this real quick, and then I'll do the other side, and I'll let you guys go, because I know this is probably like 9 hours now. Just going to take a little drinky drink. All right. Let's put this sparkly guy on here. He fits on there, right? He sure does. So that was a potato chip spacer for a second. I was going to say, ooh, where did I miss those? And this just fits perfect enough. Right? Just perfect enough. We don't have to cut anything. Okay. Now we're going to get our jump rings out. And I think we're going to use this, this more natural color here. All our little chain scraps, just put those to the side. OCD. Okay. I'm gonna put the lid back on, friends, because if that gets knocked over, I'm gonna be crying. All right, so we're going with, like, these are, like, I could have went with smaller ones, but I think these will be fine, because I don't want to fight myself, and I also want a nice movement to it, right? Sometimes, you know, and these are really pretty, and they match this component really well, so they're going to blend right in. So I'm actually going to start work from my middle. I'm going to work from the middle out. And we're just connecting this onto the component. Guys, this is going to be a, it's going to be a little bit of a statement. But you know me and earrings, my friends. Listen, I'm going to tell you something about me and earrings. To me, okay, so that's as long as it's going to be. So, yeah, it's going to be a shoulder duster. Hold on. But it has a post, right? So we're not adding any more length with an ear wire. It's already built in. It does not reach my shoulder. It comes about mid-neck. So I would say it's just probably about, maybe not quite 4 inches. We'll get the ruler out and measure. But but guys, these are all light beads. So she's not going to be super heavy. Earrings to me are like just little mini pieces of artwork. I started out making earrings, and I always said to myself, I just want to make earrings, right? I just want to make earrings because earrings are fun. And earrings are also challenging because you have to remember, whatever you make, oh, I didn't put a little dangle on this one. Oh, yes, I did. I'm on the wrong side. Because whatever you make, you have to make it again and hope that it matches. So I really like that challenge, but also, I don't know, I just love earrings. They're so much fun to make. The only problem with earrings is when you wear them, you don't really see them, right? So they're gifts for other people, but that's okay. I don't mind giving those gifts away to other people because they should be happy too when they look at my jewelry. So you're welcome. That's all. So we're just doing, this is going to be so pretty. And the other one I might try to do a little brick stitch. Guys, I probably won't have a video because I don't know how to do it. I'm just learning. But maybe in a year from now, I might make a brick stitch video. We'll see. The possibilities are endless. Okay. And we're just making sure we're putting that on the right side. And guys, the little post will keep that all in place. It won't let it jump over to the other side. So that's a really nice feature. Look how cute. Look how stinking cute. These are so cool. What am I doing? Oh, it's starting to get really windy, my friends. I'm a little bit scared. We're under a wind advisory, and I was hoping that we were going to get out of it because it's been really beautiful all day. But the trees are really moving right now. You guys might hear some things hit my ceiling. Don't be afraid. I'm afraid, but don't be afraid. This is going to be in place until Wednesday at 1 o'clock, so I hope I survive the evening. It's getting dicey. Hopefully my husband gets home soon because I don't like to be here by myself when it's windy like this. Guys, we've had multiple tree limbs in the 7 years we've lived here. Almost 8 years I think we've lived here. We've had multiple tree limbs come through our roof, so it's a little scary. All right. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is so cool and blingy. It's so like JJB, right? It's got like the JJB vibes. I love it. All right, my friends. Ooh. There's one side. I'm going to go ahead. Oh, look how much fun this is. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side, and then I'll be right back. You still there? Okay, just checking. All right, my friends, are you ready? Are you ready for this absolute Sheila? Let's bring her in. Look how cute. Guys, look how fun and dangly. So 2 design notes. Everything is, I did use the jump rings. For this last one, that was just the sparkle ball. I did add a heart link there because the sparkle ball kind of competed with that sparkle ball. And also those 2 little extra links that we had. I cut one loop. Yes, I cut the loofah. I cut one loop off and I gently sanded it. And just added them just to give us, did it cost anything extra? No. Does it add any more extra weight? No, but it does add just a little extra. Look at that. We have lost our minds with this one, but guys, believe it or not, she's not really that heavy. I thought it'd be a little heavier. She's got a little weight, but not too much. Yeah, so I would love to thank the team over there at Jesse James Beads for sending me out this gorgeous, gorgeous box. I had so much fun making this. I know it's probably not everybody's cup of tea, but guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. I hope you are making something really magical today. I hope that that you're doing well. And I'm sending you out some love. My friends, sending you out all the love. Keep playing those magical beans. I'm going to go and pee my pants a little bit until this wind passes or my husband comes home, whichever happens first. And I'm also going to make the other one. But until then, my friends, have a wonderful day. Bye. Bye.